Well, expand.
I bet. Now, check it out. The white ball dominates everything, right? It knocks the shit out the yellow ball, the red ball, right? And the game's over when the white ball drives the black ball completely off the table. Now, why is that?
I don't know, but I'm sure you tell me, my brother.
Sure, you're right. Look, it's because of the white man's fear of the sexual potency of black balls.
Now, that one was kind of interesting. That was interesting.
You see, what was...
I see where you're going, and the pool table is the earth. That's why it's green.
Oh, shit. See, your shit is coming out now.
And the world, they used to think it was flat.
Screw him.
Hey, when you do the Oprah Winfrey show, I'm gonna be front row.
It's not about jokes. Me and him are here. It's not about...
That one was kind of deep. You went to the bottom of the ocean on that.
This world fears the black man. There's something about the black man. I am not a racist, but I'm talking about the destruction of the black man, because in this society, the white man is not destroyed. The black man is destroyed, and there is a conscious effort to keep black men from rising up to take their proper and rightful place. I was reading this afternoon that over 50% of the homes of black people are headed by a female. 700,000 new homes were added to the list last year. And the same was true. 700,000 black men were added to the unemployment rolls. Of the 9 million black workers, 54% of them are unemployed. Women are working more than their men. So the women are providing for the children and even for the men. God's order has been turned around. Whenever the natural order of God is violated, then there are serious consequences. But this is not an accident. This is by design. They tell us that if we get education, we can get employment. According to the statistics I read this afternoon, of the blacks that go to college and get their degree, their salary is equal to the whites who finish high school. Something is wrong when a man cannot earn money in this world to feed himself and his family. That man becomes difficult to get along with. His self-esteem is gone. They used to have a commercial on radio, LSMFT. It meant Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. But in human relationships, LSMFT means low self-esteem, means friction and trouble. And when black men wander aimlessly, without a job, without self-respect, without feeling their own worth on earth, then they have lost self-esteem. Therefore their lives are filled with friction and trouble. So as a result, the black community is now feeding on itself. Rape is gone up. Aggravated assault is up. Robbery and battery is up. Murder among black people is up. And black males living in the ghetto have a more difficult chance to survive than black males did fighting in a war in Vietnam. This is how serious it is. And what is at the root of it? Some say racism. Some say it is prejudice. Some say it is discrimination. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad went to the root. The Bible begins with the book of Genesis, and the human being begins with his genetic makeup. Whites are afraid of white genetic annihilation, and they fear the black male, because if the black male becomes strong, and if love prevails in the world, and men of color, as they did in the beginning, see the daughters of men, that they are fair, and mix with them, the white race will be no more on the earth. So those who fear genetic annihilation must keep hate alive. Those who fear genetic annihilation must continue to destroy the psyche of the black man. Those who fear genetic annihilation must continue to separate the black woman from the black man, exalt the black woman, and crush the black man. Just a few years ago, when they would take a strong, virile-looking black man and hang him, they would have parties around his body and cut off his testicles, pass them around. Why must you castrate him? Because I'm afraid of white genetic annihilation. And that black man's sperm is so strong. He's not a genetic inferior, because if you let him go, there'll be no more white folk. Keep the nigger in his place. Keep the nigger in his place. That's why when a black man stands up with strength, they say he's got testicles. I'm saying it nice.
Yeah, we know.
And immediately they get the sharp knife to work, because they don't like any black man that is strong. They want no strength among black men. And this is why every black leader among men that has stood up, white folk have knocked him down, because they want black women never to admire a black man. Black men, babies, never to have a strong male image to look up to, so that you will always idolize them and bow down to them and worship them. But your Bible tells you, bow down and worship none but God. None but God. Over 400,000 black men in prison. It costs $15,000 a year to keep one man in prison and less than that to put you through college, but they don't want to educate you. They're afraid of white genetic annihilation. And if we educate the black man, he'll want what we got. Keep him dumb. Keep him reaching. Keep him involved in criminal activity so we can keep him under our grip. Go to the prisons. See them filled with strong black men. And here you are out here walking the street, can't find a man. Look.